is it enough for the apology? It's not the first time you've had this season, and as you said, it was a vital game. The Champions League potentially could be over because of those decisions. Is an apology enough?
Well, they discussed, what did they apologise to you for? And did they say about how they were going to put things right in the future?
皆さんこんにちは。本当にパート1からパート5に本当にたくさんのライクをありがとうございます。そしてこちらは約束通りのパート6の動画になります。そしてまた500ライクでパート7の動画もアップロードしますので、たくさんの高評価をよろしくお願いいたします。まだパート1からパート5の動画を見てない方は、まずそちらを見ることをお勧めします。そして今回の動画に関してなんですけれども、ブライトンの CEO ポール・バーバーが審判団のトップであるウェブからその上火を受けたんですけれども、それについて語る動画になります。ただし今回の動画を流す前には、まずはスコア予想ランキングを見ていきたいと思います。こちらになります。HRK さんとドワンテさんがまだ1位と2位となっているんですけど、まだまだ6月までたくさんの試合が残っていますので、これから初めてこのゲームに参加するのにもまだ遅くないと思います。6月に1位になった方にはユニフォームをプレゼントしますし、4点差以上のスコア予想には2ポイントとしてカウントします。そして今週末までに、その4月15日までにチャンネル登録してくれた方1名にスポーツフリークのオリジナル T シャツまたはレアルソシアードの T シャツをプレゼントしますので、たくさんのご登録をよろしくお願いいたします。スポーツフリークのオリジナル T シャツに関してなんですけれども、この下のコメント欄に、いろいろそのオリジナルショップで売られている商品が並んでありますので、少しだけでも興味ある方はそちらをクリックしていただければと思います。では早速ですが、ポール・バーバーのインタビューになります。こちらになります。
How are we feeling a few days after that defeat against Tottenham? Obviously lots of controversial decisions. We know that you've been in touch with the PGMOL. Is that going to go any further? Where are we at this moment in time?
No, I think we've made our feelings clear about what happened on Saturday. We've certainly listened to Howard Webb's view, and you know, we've received an apology, which obviously we're grateful for. It doesn't get the points back or the opportunity to win the game back, but we are where we are. We're turning our attentions now to Saturday's game at Chelsea, which we're really looking forward to. I think it's really important that with such an important run of games to go, that we put Saturday behind us and focus on the football.
Paul, what was actually in the apology from Howard Webb? What did they discuss? What did they apologise to you for? And did they say about how they were going to put things right in the future?
I don't think it's fair to go into the ins and outs, because I think that's a matter between the club and PGMOL, and you know, I would say that Howard was incredibly responsive and helpful in explaining what he felt had happened and why. We've had to, you know, maintain our dignity and you know, show the respect that the officials deserve. They've made a mistake here and there, and we're disappointed and frustrated and angry because it was a vital game for us, a really important game. But as I said, it's very easy to dwell on these things and the whole club becomes consumed by them. We have to be consumed by the game that's coming up, which is another important one away to Chelsea, and then an FA Cup semi-final. And they're the things now that are ahead of us. They're the things that we can influence. They're the things that we can actually win. We can't win Saturday's game. It's done, and we have to move on.
Paul, look, I know you don't want to dwell on the apology too much, but is it enough for the apology? It's not the first time you've had this season, and as you said, it was a vital game. The Champions League potentially could be over because of those decisions. Is an apology enough?
Well, Howard Webb and his team, you know, have to work with the group of officials that they have. Some are young, some are inexperienced, some have been in the game a lot longer. They want to improve things, they want to make things better, they want to apply the laws of the game more consistently. They want better communication between VAR and the on-field officials and vice versa. Ultimately, we know that this is a game played by humans, officiated by humans, and human error will sometimes come into it. We understand that. What we need to do is to make sure that these errors become less and less in the game and are eliminated as far as they possibly can be. And that's going to take time. We have to accept that. We have to be patient with Howard and his team, and we have to hope for better things in the future. What we can't do, and what I won't do, is to massively criticise match officials. It's a difficult job. We want younger people to come into the game to do this job. If we make it a horrendous environment for them to do that, they're not going to come into the game, and Howard Webb and his team are never going to be able to improve things because they're going to have less and less people willing to do the job and therefore less and less talent to work with. So we have to be balanced, we have to be reasonable, we can be disappointed, we can be frustrated, we can be angry, and obviously we want things to improve, but at the moment, as I said, we're focusing on Saturday, and that's the most important thing for us right now.
I know that they're not a selling club per se, but they sell players for the right price. When does that stop? Is that the moment now when they're heading for European football? They've got McAllister, they've got Solly March, Caicedo they turned down, Mitomo's a superstar. Does that selling stop now?
Well, it might have not have stopped. It might have stopped if they've got into the Champions League, but if your club hadn't robbed them of 3 points on Saturday.
It was the officials.
今回の、動画はいかがでしたでしょうか。ポール・バーバーさんは本当に非常に真摯な人で、今回のその試合を忘れてすぐに切り替えて、次戦の、チェルシー戦に集中したいというふうに話しました。こちらの試合は4月の15日に、行われる試合で23時からのキックオフになります。数日経っても、その、トッテナム戦の試合は忘れることができないし、その怒りを収まることはないんですけれども、ポール・バーバーさんが話したように、とにかく過去に戻ることはできないので、次、の試合だけ勝つことに集中しなければいけないと思います。そしてまた FA カップの準決勝が4月の24日に控えているので、そこも非常に重要な試合になってくると思います。そこでしっかりと勝てば、決勝まで進んだら、おそらくその来シーズンはヨーロッパリーグに出場する、その出場権を得ることができると思います。そしてその3日後にはノッティンガム・フォレストのアウェイの試合があって、またその2日後には今度ウルブズとのホームでの対戦があります。で、また5月の5日には、マンチェスターユナイテッドをホームで迎えることになります。こちらが今現在のプレミアリーグの順位表になるんですけれども、ブライトンは勝ち点46で、トッテナムであったり、そのアストンビラに比べたら2試合少なくて、マンチェスターユナイテッド、ニューキャッスルと、あとはリバープールに比べたら1試合多いです。なので、個人的には、その FA カップの準決勝、マンチェスターユナイテッド戦のその準決勝に、その今シーズンを全てをかけていかなければいけないと思います。リーグ戦に関してなんですけども、トップ6位に終わるのは、まだ可能だと思うんですけど、上位4チームに入るのは非常に難しいと思いますので、とにかく FA カップのマンチェスターユナイテッド戦は、なんとか勝てば、来シーズンはヨーロッパがあるので、そのヨーロッパリーグに出場できるので、そこが、一番今シーズンで重要な試合になるのではないかと思います。皆さんはどのように思っていますか？そのトッテナム戦の怒りは収まったでしょうか？そしてブライトンはどっちに集中するべきだと思いますか？その FA カップの準決勝で全てをかけるのか、それともまだリーグでトップ5位、6位に上位6位チームに入れると思いますか？コメント欄に意見を教えていただければと思います。では今回の動画はここまでになりました。いつも通りチャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いいたします。毎日のように新しいコンテンツをアップロードしていますので、通知をオンにしていただければその新しいコンテンツを見逃すことはないです。